Hey, this is Icepick. I've decided I'm going to start putting up videos to my YouTube again, and I'm going to do it playing Slay the Spire. I like this game quite a lot. I've already played it for some hours today, and I think I'm just going to try and put up a video as often as I can. I'm going to use the word semi-daily, and we'll see how long it goes. So let's play as the Ironclad. And we'll just see how it goes. I usually like taking anything that gets me extra that doesn't hurt me too bad. For instance, a curse this early can be really bad, even though max HP plus 16 could be really good. Likewise, this last one, lose your starting relic, obtain a random boss relic. I would much rather have my Burning Blood. It's very good. So I'm just going to pick an extra card, and we'll see if I can get something useful here. Now, this decision I'm going to make right here basically is going to answer the question of what kind of run do I want to have? If I take Flame Barrier, I'm planning on being defensive. If I take Inflame, I'm planning on being offensive. If I take Cleave, I'm just trying to make it through this floor. Cleave is really good early on, where you can have a lot of weak enemies. So I'm going to take that, and we're going to get started. A lot of people will go and fight as many elites as they can as soon as they're confident in their abilities. I'm pretty confident. So I'm going to take this path up here, just exchange fights and question marks all the way to this fire, and then an elite. Well, Cleave's not going to help me much against this guy, but he is very easy. He always does exactly the same thing. He buffs himself on the first turn, which will increase his strength every turn. And he will then just hit you over and over again until you are dead, or he is dead. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and play it a little slow, try to take not too much damage, and use my bash to make him vulnerable, so I do more damage to him. But you see he's already doing 9 damage a swing. So I'm going to hit him once again. Because I can't kill him this turn, I'm just going to go ahead and defend twice, so I don't take any damage this turn, and then hopefully I'll draw the cards to kill him next turn. And I did. We can bash him, and then strike him. And we only lost 1 hit point, which turns into a full heal with Burning Blood. Mission accomplished. Now let's see. I could take another Cleave. Or I could take Thunderclap, which will continue to help me get through weak enemies. Or I could take Sever Soul, which is a big attack. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, deal 16 damage. I honestly think I'm just going to take Cleave again and just keep it up with that. That's been pretty effective so far, and I'll keep doing fights because Cleave is good for that. This guy's going to hit for 12, but I got a bash first turn, so I'm just going to take the hit on the first turn. It stings, but not too bad. And now we're in a position to really do some damage. I only have 1 defend, so I'm going to be taking a minimum of 7. But that's what's just going to happen here. The good news is, he's already at 22. I should be able to knock this dude out pretty soon. In fact, not this turn, but next turn I should be able to kill him. And I'm only going to take an extra 2 damage this turn. Although he did weaken us. So that's going to make things a little bit more difficult. Or it would have if he wasn't still vulnerable and I didn't have 3 attacks. So I had enough to knock him out. Only lost 10 hit points that battle. And we got a block potion, which could come in very handy. I've been using bash a lot. Dropkick is a really good thing to go with bash, because if the enemy is vulnerable, it's basically just a free attack. So I'm going to take that. You need to be careful in this game not to take too many cards, because you start to lose your identity. This guy wants to give me money and give me a curse. At the end of your turn, gain a week. I don't have any way to get rid of curses yet, but I should be able to find my way to a shop to get rid of it. So I'm going to endure having it for a little while. Where can I get a shop? Okay, all the way up there. So I'm going to be dealing with this one for a while. Alright, I'm just going to defend mostly this turn. Couldn't really use dropkick because I didn't have bash in my hand. Too bad. There's the doubt. And I'm not going to be able to do anything about it, so let's just hit this guy with everything we got. He's at 18 health. If I draw the right cards, I might be able to knock him down this turn. I think I drew the right cards. So we bash, then we drop kick for free. Not going to be able to do it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just eat the 5 damage. And then we'll see if I can finish him off next turn. Because I won't be weak next turn. I have to do 18 damage. That is not going to be a problem. So, we lost no hit points that turn. That's a pretty good attack, but it's something you have to do at the very beginning as a finisher. I really like Shrug It Off. It's just a strictly better block, and you get some card draw with it. It's a very good card. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose some hit points. I will definitely take that. It's a bit of a bummer to just get Strike and Block as the upgrades, but that's still not bad. And I'm going to upgrade. I think I'm going to upgrade my Dropkick. Once you have Dropkick upgraded, if you get it with Bash, you're doing really well. And I'm going to take on this Elite. I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, it's the Lagavulin. What he does is he's just chilling out in there, and he will chill out in there for a couple of turns if you let him. And first turn, I think I'm just going to let him chill in there because I don't have the cards I want here. You get a few turns to try and find a good hand against this guy. This is a little better. So we got 3 things we can hit him with, including our Strike Plus and our Dropkick Plus. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and wake him up this turn. When you wake him up, he's stunned for a turn, so you get some free damage on him. Now he's attacking, though. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the Bash to make him vulnerable, and then Shrug It Off to take less damage from him. I think I'm also going to... No, I'll save the block potion for now. We're only going to take 10 damage. I can endure that. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use the block potion. Strike. Defend, and then hit him with a cleave. Trying to do as much damage as I can. This guy's really tough, to be honest. I could have had a better draw, to be sure. Alright, we're going to get the Bash Dropkick combo here, which will allow us to take another shot on him for free since he's not defending. And we did really good damage that turn. Problem is, now he's lowered our defenses and our attacks. So we need to bring this guy down soon. I'm going to go ahead and... I only have the 1 block anyway, so I'm going to Bash and then Shrug It Off. And now we're weakened. Awesome. That curse is proving to be a serious problem. I thought I would be closer to a shop. Okay. This looks alright. We'll do the strike and then we'll block most of the damage. Still takes 7 damage, but I think we'll be okay there. And he's still going to be vulnerable next turn, and we're going to have our headbutt most likely. We didn't have the headbutt, but it doesn't matter. We have enough damage here. I think we didn't. Well, he's not hitting us anyway, so it's going to be fine. He's just hitting us with another debuff, but he only has 3 hit points left, so I'm still definitely bringing him down this turn. Boom, you're dead. Alright, so we got a little bit of gold, bottled lightning, which lets me put a particular skill in my hand. Not a great time to pull it, but I'll start with a shrug it off, I guess. Seeing Red is a great card. I love this card. You just play it and you get an extra energy. It's really good. Alright, Spike Slime. This guy just does damage and debuffs your health. Not health. He does weakness. If you can get him to under 33%, he will split into 2 smaller slimes with whatever HP he has when you get him there. So it's really good to hit him with like a to get him to very low, like he's at 34 right now, and then just unload with all the damage you can muster on him. Because if you can do that, then you'll have the ensuing slimes be a lot smaller. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to bash him. Then we get a free drop kick. And you see it also interrupted what he was doing. He's not able to do anything else this turn. And then I'm going to Seeing Red, so I can take 2 more attacks. And you see he's down to 3 health. So the 2 slimes, when they come out, 3 health each. Doesn't get any easier than that. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. I think we gained health that fight. Clash is really good if you can work your hand to where it works. And we're still at low enough cards that I'm pretty confident we can use it well. Only 17 cards in our deck. Now, what relic do we got here? Toolbox. At the start of each combat, add a random colorless card to your hand. This could be really good or basically useless, depending on what comes out. So, I guess we'll see what happens there. We got a question mark, which turned out to be a merchant. All right, let's get rid of this stupid curse. All right, and then what do I want here? Another Seeing Red would be good, but let's look at these. Whenever you play a power, a random card in your hand costs 0. Not bad. At the start of each combat, draw 2 cards. That's not really great. Bronze Scales. Whenever you take damage, deal 3 damage back. That's actually a misnomer. If you're ever attacked, it does 3 damage to them. So I'm going to take that. That's really good, I think. And I think I'm also going to pick up another Seeing Red. I'm going to pick up Armaments, which is basically one of the best cards in the game. It said right here, it just says gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. So it's a block that also upgrades a card. But if you upgrade it to Armaments Plus, you upgrade your entire hand, which can be really good. So I'm going to take that too. And then just for safety, I'm going to go ahead and grab a regen potion to regen our health should we need to. Speaking of which, we have a campfire right here, and I'm definitely going to upgrade Armaments. It's really good. Another question mark. This is why we have those Gleaves. Oh, we got Madness. Okay. That's interesting. Random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat. I'm not going to use that right now because I'd rather just be able to use all 4 of these things. So we're going to do Seeing Red, which goes away, but now we can block everything and cleave. Actually, well, we are going to block everything. Hello, Armaments. I did not expect that, but I will take it. Madness Plus is now free, so we'll go ahead and use it, and that Defend is now free. So we'll go ahead and defend again. May as well. We're not saving our. We're not saving anything. But then that Cleave got it made into a Cleave Plus, and it just wrecked these guys. And now, look at our bronze scale do work. They're all dead. And this guy's the only one that's left. That was a really good fight. That went really well. It couldn't have gone better, really. I really like Shockwave. I really like Spot Weakness. We've got a lot of really good defense right now, but with all the extra points we have right now, like with the 2 Seeing Red cards, I'm going to go ahead and take Spot Weakness to up our damage. Okay, we got a Jawworm and a Spike Slime. Well, let's start with making him vulnerable so we can use a free drop kick. And then we're going to see red, shrug it off, draw a card. May as well defend to protect us completely. Now let's see if we can finish him off. Not quite, but we're not taking any damage this round. So again, we're off to a good start. All right, so we drew our Spot Weakness, but as you can see here, it only works if the enemy's intending to attack you. Neither of these guys are planning on attacking us. So I'm just going to go ahead and just use Armaments Plus and make everything really good. Hit a cleave, so he's dead. And then another strike. He's almost dead, but he's not going to go down this turn. I'll have to go take him down next turn. And if you have a clash and you have enough cards in your hand to just use these 2 cards and free up clash, it's often a good thing to do. Just like that, the fight's over. Got a Dexterity Potion that's really good for blocking. And then another card, another Spot Weakness. That's really good. I'll take it. We got a fight against Acid Slime. This guy's the same thing. He'll split at 50% health. Panacea, gain an artifact, exhaust. Okay. That getting the artifact ability will negate 1 debuff when it tries to hit you, so that's pretty handy. I'm not going to use Seeing Red because I don't need to. He's just doing a debuff, so I'm just going to attack. And that is this round. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use Seeing Red there. But you see we negated that debuff because of the artifact thing, so that's pretty good. Once again, we can't use Spot Weakness because he's not attacking, but let's go ahead and Armaments Plus. And I'm actually going to use Spot Weakness just to get out of my hand so I can use Clash. Boom. And once again, we got him to right where we want to be, right above half hit points. So the next round we can do a ton of damage and make the ensuing slimes a lot weaker. Now he's attacking. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use my block potion to take care of most of his damage. I'm going to go ahead and Spot Weakness to get some more strength. Strength, for every point of strength you have, you see I have 3 right now, you will do 3 more damage. So that's pretty handy. And I didn't actually have to use that potion. That was dumb. Because I'm about to interrupt him anyway. And that will prevent him from attacking at all. Alright, so I wasted a block potion. That wasn't great. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the rear end. In any case, these guys are really weak. I think I can't kill them both, but I can kill one of them. Let's do that. I'm going to kill the one that's going to do more damage. So now we're just going to take 7 damage, and then I should be able to kill him next turn. I killed him right there. So there we go. We wound up only taking 1 damage that fight. That's pretty good. This is going to be the first one I skip. I don't really like these that much. Pommel Strike is pretty good, but I don't need any more deck bloat right now. I'm already at 20 cards, and I've got a lot of cards that I really like. So I'm not taking any of these. Now we're right before the boss. I've got 3 potions, a Swift Potion, a Regen Potion, and a Dexterity Potion. I'm feeling pretty good that I'll survive that fight. So I'm going to go ahead and smith and upgrade a card. And I'm going to upgrade one of my Spot Weakness cards. Well, I don't really need to. You get 3 versus 4 strength. They're pretty good as they are. 3 damage on a cleave. You get 4 damage on a clash. But you can get up to 3 vulnerable if you upgrade Bash. So I'm going to upgrade Bash here. And let's see which boss we get. And of course, we've been talking all about slimes today. It's the slime boss. The same policy here applies to everything else. We're going to go ahead and Dark Shackles him since I got it for free, and he's just not going to do any damage to us this turn. So I don't need to worry about any of these defense cards. So what I'm going to do instead is just bash him. And that's the turn. I'm waiting to use these potions until I really feel like I need them. I don't really need them yet. Might need the Swift Potion. Okay, he's not attacking. So spot weakness again isn't going to do us any good. And I don't need to see red because I don't have enough cards to use. Now, if I drink, then I've got some cards to use. So now we're going to do seeing red. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just use spot weakness so I can get out of my hand. Throw a defend so I can get out of my hand. Now I can clash, drop kick for free because it's got vulnerable. Strike plus, then another strike, and we got him right where we want him, just above half hit points. Now he's preparing to do a big attack, 35 damage, but we don't have to worry about that because we are about to knock him out of it and split him into 2 smaller slimes. So, because we're going to do that, I'm going to go ahead and spot weakness, get myself some more strength, and then hit him with a couple of these. So the 2 slimes he's going to spawn are going to be worth 44. They're going to have 44 hit points each. There you go, 44 and 44. It's facing 2 of these is going to be tough. But let's armaments up, and then we can shrug it off to cover most of that. And I may as well hit spot weakness again since I've already blocked all the damage. 16 versus 16. And now I've got up to additional 6 strength. Looking pretty good. That frail's going to be a problem, though. All right. Now would be a good time to see red. Spot weakness again to get it up to 9. And then we're going to try and knock one of these guys out. In fact, we're just going to straight up kill him. We're going to take a 16 damage hit from this guy, which isn't good. But when you go from floor to floor, after you kill the boss, you heal up to full anyway. So this really isn't that much of a problem. Start off with a defend to free up our clash, and then we'll clash, cleave, strike. And we are done. A little bit cold. Oh, yes. Limit Break is so good. I'm super serious about this. Limit Break is amazing. You double your strength and then exhaust. But if you upgrade it to Limit Break Plus, you just double your strength. It doesn't exhaust. You can do it forever. With the 2 spot weaknesses we have, that could be very valuable indeed. And now we get a relic. I do not like the Sozu because I do like potions, although it's not a bad item. I do like the Black Star if you're hunting elites like I usually do. Ectoplasm, you gain gold at the start of each turn, but you can no longer gain gold. I'm low on relics, so I'm going to take the Black Star. But we're already to Act 2. All right. I've got 195 gold. I could probably buy something good if I go to that shop. So I'm going to go ahead and fight down that path. Oh, good. Hey, you're vulnerable. Because you're vulnerable, free drop kick. Let's see. Let's go ahead and shrug it off to draw a card. And spot weakness. 2 damage isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and hit him for another 10. Or it's more because he's vulnerable. Feeling pretty good about that. Only going to take 2 damage. Oh, but that made me vulnerable. That's not good. Alright, well, let's start with some armaments. That makes Seeing Red free, but I don't even need to use it because everything in here is cheap enough to use regardless. So I will just go ahead and throw that defend to get it out of my hand so I can use that and that. Oh, I'm going to have to use Seeing Red otherwise. Okay, that's fine. There you go. Now this guy's already very close to dead. With my +3 strength, I should be able to knock him out next turn before this Hex becomes a problem. The Hex he did was whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle a Dazed into your draw pile. So that could be a problem, but I don't expect it will. Alright, let's do some math here. If I do Spot Weakness, I'll get up to 6 extra strength here. If I Limit Break, I'll get up to extra 12 damage, and then I can Cleave to kill him. So let's do that. So I'll do that. So my strength is up to 6. Then I'll Limit Break, which gets it up to 12. And then I can Cleave to kill him. Ta-da! Nice and easy. Oh, a Cleave Plus. Well, don't mind if I do. It is fitting in with my current theme, so I don't mind taking it. Now, what can I buy from you? Let's see. Shrug It Off for sale wouldn't be bad. That's not bad. Deal 3 damage, draw a card. Hemokinesis is really good. That's a very high damage card. I think I can use the extra block. I'm going to take the Shrug It Off. And then I'm going to get rid of a not as good defend. So that way, I've basically replaced the defend with a Shrug It Off. Hurt my money a little bit, but not going to be a big deal. Now let's see. I want to go down the path that has the most elites. So I got one here, one there. Then I could do another one, whichever path I follow. So I can get one more elite, no matter which direction I go. I'm going to go ahead and go this direction, though, because I can get a couple more question marks, and then there's a fire after this elite, too, so that's nice. Question marks can be some kind of event, or they can be fight. Yeah, there could be a number of different things. I love this event, though. This is my favorite event. It takes all your strikes and defends and upgrades them. Or you can remove a card, which is also good. But you will find, if you get this game, that you will probably be upgrading your strikes and defense. They stop being wasted cards if you do that. So this guy will remove a card from my deck if I pay him gold. I like all of my cards. I don't need to remove a card. So, sorry, old man, but I'm keeping my money. Alright, what do we got here? Finesse. Gain 2 block, draw a card. Well, I can draw a card. Didn't get armaments. I was kind of hoping I would get armaments. I don't need to see red because he's not attacking. And I don't need to Shrug It Off because he's not attacking. So I guess I'm just going to hit him with a couple of cleaves, trim down his attack a little bit, and hope for a better draw next time. He is stacking up that defense. Okay, now we're talking. Armaments. Now, I think I'm just going to hit him with the bash. I don't really have any other good options here. I can't clash because I'd have to use my skills and I'd have to burn my Seeing Red, which I don't want to do. Looks like I'm just going to take a hit. That's no fun. This guy's actually kind of tough. He's not a lot of fun to play against. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use our Dexterity Potion here. And we're just going to get through this hit. Because remember, we have the thorns, and he will hit. You know what I'm trying to say. Take the bonus damage. He's not going to be vulnerable. We're going to be taking that 10 damage this turn. So let's at least try to hit him for some damage. We're getting him actually pretty close to dead here. Well, not close, but we'll be able to get him. Alright. Now's a good time to use Finesse. Gonna go ahead and... Should I limit break here, or should I just defend? I'm only going to have one defend anyway. Let's limit break, double my strength. He's not vulnerable, so I'm just going to hit him with a strike plus and then defend. We're only going to take 9 damage, not too bad. And he's going to get very close to dying now. Yeah, in fact, he's definitely dead. So long, dude. That was actually a fairly tough fight. I got another regen potion, though, which is really nice. Regen potions are your friend. I don't think... This disarm can be really good. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm trying to avoid deck bloat, but disarm can be really good. Okay, now this is where having all those cleaves is really going to pay off. Because these guys are a pain in the ass if they are allowed to stick together. So we're going to activate regen because we're definitely going to need it. And then I'm going to activate a bunch of defense and then just take our first shot. I want to take out this guy in the back because he can turn off our ability to attack, and we can't afford that. Yeah, this is going to be a very difficult fight. All right, we're going to go ahead and activate Seeing Red. Spot Weakness to get some more attack damage. And start doing some cleaving. Couldn't quite kill him this turn, but we'll have him next turn. Son of a bitch, he entangled us. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and up my damage. As you can see, all of our attacks are red because he got off his entangle. This is going to hurt. On the bright side, at least he's going to die after taking us to 22 health. Oh, that was what I was trying to prevent. That sucks. Just go ahead and block the rest of it. I don't want to take any hit. These guys are going to take damage when they hit us, so blocking is actually a perfectly reasonable course of action. Now, I think this guy's weak enough to kill. He is. And then we can just defend with the other two. We're going to get through this. And we actually got through the entire regeneration potion, so that's nice too. It wasn't wasted. Boy. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of this wound. Then we're going to block. And there we go. We got an attack so we can kill him. All right. So what do we get? We got some gold. We got 300 more gold. And then whenever you play a power, heal 2 hit points. That's helpful too. Ooh, I could take another spot weakness, or I could take a free Infernal Blade. And I really like Infernal Blade. It's just a good item, a good card. We're going to go ahead and start upgrading our spot weaknesses now, because those are our one of our keys. Then we got another fight here. Just should be a much easier fight than the last one, because that was a elite. But I'm still going to go ahead and drink this regeneration potion. Start with a spot weakness to get 4 additional strength. Then we'll throw an Infernal Blade out there, which lets us use a heavy blade for free. Very nice. Let's go ahead and... I think if we make this guy vulnerable, I might be able to kill him. Oh yeah, he is super dead. And then I can cleave and then shrug it off to take very little damage from this guy. That was a very good round. We just straight up killed that dude. Only took 4 damage, not too bad. All right, let's go ahead and see. We're going to take that hit. There's nothing we can do about it, but let's at least see red and hit him for as much damage as we can before we do. Oof. Man, that sucks. But we should be able to drop him now. Yeah, I'm thinking... well, we're not going to be able to drop in this turn, but we are going to do this. And then we can defend to only take 4 damage. And now we're sitting at 14 extra strength, so this dude is 100% going down. Yeah, let's see. Disarm, defend, and then clash, and then drop kick. He's done. Still lost a little bit more health. I'm a lot lower health than I want to be. All right, that's not the Infernal Blade Plus, so I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to chill for now with my deck. I like my deck. I'm going to get an item here. I need to go this way to get another elite, but I would lose this, and I need that. Do I need that? I'm doing so much damage. Don't get greedy. Just take the heal. Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in your hand during your turn, draw a card. That could come in handy. And this time we're going to rest and get back a bunch of health. Feeling a little bit better about that now. Okay, we got a couple of bird people. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Then we're going to armaments up. Do a cleave. And then let's shrug it off. Make sure we don't take any damage. Wow, that bird just wrecked itself on me. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't have to kill that bird this turn. So instead, let's go ahead and block up and take no damage. Ooh, that's a problem. Something good? Iron Wave. Hey, that's pretty good. And then we're going to see red, do a spot weakness, shrug it off, and then strength down, and you're dead. Hey, how about that shit? That went pretty well. Okay, here comes the Hex. This is going to be a problem. Not as much of a problem as the vulnerability we've got on this thing right now, though. All right, let's go ahead and see red. Probably didn't have to do that, but we're going to spot weakness, get a little bit more strength, and then go to town on this dude because we are now about to take a pretty big hit. Ouch. But at least we can drop this dude this turn, most likely. Yeah, we definitely drew the attacks to bring him down. Okay. I do like Flex. Flex is just free damage. I'll take it. Got another fight here. Thinking ahead. What's that do? Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. We're going to put a strike on top of the draw pile. We definitely need to see red. We're going to do armaments to upgrade the shrug it off, then shrug it off. And then I think I'm going to bash the Mystic and try and kill the Mystic next turn. All right, free Infernal Blade. Rampage, nice. That's a good one. Couldn't quite kill her off. That's too bad. She's probably going to heal, which will make killing her a little bit more of a pain in the ass. And I gotta do 35 damage. Ouch. Let's see what we can do here. Well, we're not gonna be able to get through it all. I think I want everything though, so I'm gonna do that. I didn't actually have to do that. No, well. Little spot weakness. Shrug it off to reduce the damage. Oh, that wound up actually working out quite nice. Strength down on him. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that. I could have killed her. Oh, that's bad. That was a fuck up. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we can drop her this turn. I'm going to take another hit, but we can drop her. Oh, man, my health is getting a lot lower than I want it to be. Okay. We're going to take it slow here. Defend it all out, then double your strength. Yeah, hit yourself. All right. All right. How about you take another 24 damage? And at this point, I'm only going to take 2. So that's pretty good. All right. Should definitely be able to drop him this turn. Yeah, he's done. 24 out of 80. I don't like it. Yeah, we're going to need Shockwave for this boss fight, I'm sure. All right, let's go over here. Please have a regen potion. You do. That's awesome. Whenever you apply a vulnerable, also apply a weak. That could be pretty good. Extra dexterity would be pretty good, too. I can't get them both, though. And then sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain energy. It's not really that good. I will take this dexterity potion. I'm going to need the extra block, I think. So I'm going to take that. Yeah, I probably need this Reaper, too, to be honest. Because I need the healing. Okay. I did a lot of shopping. Now we got one more battle, then I can rest. Okay, 3 cultists. What did I get here? Master of Strategy. Draw 3 cards, exhaust. I'm going to not use that because I want to be able to use it with Seeing Red. Here's what we're going to do this turn. We're going to flex, Shockwave, and then do a cleave for 13 damage to all of them. Pretty good. Alrighty, let's see here. Yeah, we will armaments, spot weakness. And then we need to start really focusing these guys down. But first, I gotta have to defend because I don't want to take damage. And that's gonna be a problem because these guys are about to get stronger. But they're taking damage from when they do that too. All right, I like this hand. We're going to do Seeing Red. Disarm the guy with the most hit points. Cleave. And then kill you. Kill you. Oh, that was such a good turn. I'm going to take 5 damage, but that's okay. Because we're going to heal for 6. So it's totally fine. And I'll use... Can I up my damage at all before I do this? May as well do this. Infernal Blade. Not going to be able to up my damage at all, which is too bad. But I will do this to take an extra 8 hit points and then drop kick him to finish him. Good, good, good. All Alright, and I don't need any of these. Moving on. I am going to take the rest because I want to have a good shot at killing this second boss, which is going to be one of the easier bosses, the Bronze Automaton. I got the Master of Strategy again. Too bad I drew Spot Weakness on the first turn. Alright, we're going to go ahead and see red so I can Shockwave, which isn't going to work anyway because I'm dumb. Well, we got rid of two of his artifact at least. Yeah, that's it. That's basically all we can do. Sucks that I couldn't use my Spot Weakness. Alright, he summons a couple minions. Now we're going to potion up. Alright. Energy up 2. Armaments. Disarm. Alright, so his artifacts are gone now. And then cleave, cleave, defend. And then a free flex, which isn't going to do us any good at all. Oh well. Oh, you bastard. He took our Limit Break, and he took our Reaper. Two of our best cards. That's frustrating. It's got me seeing red. It's actually not a bad idea right now. So Spot Weakness on you because you're attacking. And then we can cleave, cleave. Give me my Limit Break back. I should have used it. That was dumb. Still, doing pretty good right now. Feeling pretty good about where I'm at. In fact, I'm going to hit him with Vulnerable, so he's vulnerable now. Then I'm going to shrug it off. So I'm only going to take 9 damage from this, which isn't too bad. Alright. We're going to go ahead and flex. I'm going to go ahead and use this Master Strategy. This will work. Actually, I don't need to defend at all, so Clash isn't going to get used. Kill you. Get my Reaper back. And then I think that's the turn. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good right now. I like my odds of getting through this. Alright. Let's go ahead and double my strength. We're going to defend because he's about to do a metric shit ton of damage. And there's nothing I can do about it, which sucks. I'm going to survive, but the good news is when he does that, he's stunned for a turn or two. So we'll be able to do some work on him in the meantime. With a cleave, a drop kick, and a strike. Yeah, still stunned. Now he's back. All right, start with an armaments. Then we can shrug it off. And then we can actually defend and take no damage, but instead I'm going to Spot Weakness. Oh no, I'm only going to take 4 damage. But I needed that extra strength. Good flex. Now we're really getting the damage up. Doesn't really do me any good to defend right here because he's blocking and buffing. So we're just going to relax for a turn. More strength and a little bit of that. Okay. Armaments up. Defend. We are going to die, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Too bad. But you know what? That was a pretty good run. We didn't kill the second boss, but we got there. Did a lot of damage to him. Almost killed him. Can't win every run. I've only won 2 runs since I started playing this game, so you can't really have everything. But hey, thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you like it. Stick around for my Pathfinder series. And I'll try to get another video up tomorrow. Cheers.